हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू 5 मिनट क्लास। आज हम लोग सी की प्रोग्रामिंग करेंगे, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर के एरे को इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे और उसमें हम इंसर्शन, डिलीशन और ट्रैवर्सिंग ऑपरेशन करेंगे। इंसर्शन, डिलीशन और ट्रैवर्सिंग के एल्गोरिथम्स हम पिछली वीडियोस में कर चुके हैं। अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट है तो आप दोबारा से वहाँ पे जाके उसको चेक कर सकते हैं। मैं आई बटन में लिंक दे रहा हूँ। चलिए आज का वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो इट इज़ आस्किंग द साइज ऑफ द एरे। सपोज मैंने एरे का साइज 5 दिया। Next message input the element of the array. So let us enter the 5 elements. Suppose I enter 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Enter your choice. First, press 1 for traversing of array, press 2 for insertion in array, press 3 for deletion of array element, press 4 for exit. Suppose I want to see the element of the array. So I just press 1. So it will show all the elements of the array. Okay. Now I want to go for the second option. I press 2. So it is asking the data value to be inserted. Suppose I say 200. 200 value I want to insert onto the existing array, and suppose I give the position first. Now the value 100 is inserted at the first position. Let us check by traversing. Press 1. So we can see here that a value 200 is inserted at the first position. Now I want to insert a value at the middle of the array. I choose 1. I choose 2. I insert 300, and suppose I give the position 4th. Let us check the content of the array by pressing 1. So we can see here that at the 4th position a value 300 is inserted. Let us insert one more element at the end of the array. Okay, right now 7 elements are there in the array. I want to insert at the 8th position. So I just give the choice 2. Suppose I give 600 as in data value to be inserted, and the position I give as 8. So I want to check it by pressing 1. So you can see here that 600 is inserted at the end of the array. Now I want to delete an element. So I give the choice as 3. Enter the position of the data value to be deleted. Suppose I say third element I want to delete. So deleted item is 20. I want to check by traversing. Okay. Now I am going to delete the first element from the array, which is 200. Let us see. I give the choice 3, and suppose the position is 1. So the data value 200 is deleted from the array. Let us check by traversing. Choice 1, 200 is deleted. Now suppose I want to delete the last element. So first let us see how many number of elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So choose the option third, and I give the position of deletion as 6. So deleted item is 600. We can check it by 1. We can see that the value 600 is deleted from the 6th position. Now I want to just get exit from the output screen. So I just press it as 4. Okay, so now it is exit from the output window. Let us see the program. तो सबसे पहले हमने यहाँ पे 3 फंक्शंस डिक्लेयर किए हैं: ट्रावर्स फंक्शन, इंसर्ट फंक्शन, डिलीट फंक्शन। तीनों ही फंक्शन जो है वो उनका कोई भी रिटर्न टाइप नहीं है, रिटर्न डेटा टाइप नहीं है। आफ्टर दैट 2 variables are declared as global variable. One is the array data, The second one is the number of elements inside this array. So here inside the main function, first we are taking the size of the array from the user and being stored onto the n variable. After that, the array elements are inserted and a menu is displayed just before the screen of the user. Okay. A menu label is also created, which is followed by clear screen, and then press 1 for traversing of array, press 2 for inserting in array, press 3 for deletion of an array element, and press 4 for exit. After that, a choice is taken from the user and stored onto the variable d. This choice variable, the value of d is passed inside the switch case statement, and each of the individual function is called inside the case, the switch statement. If there is no element inside the array, and even then if we want to display the content of the array, then simply we want to display the message no elements. Okay. Otherwise, simply all the elements of the array will be displayed by using the for loop I equals to 1 to n. Okay. If the position input by the user is less than 1, suppose someone enter wrong position to be inserted, suppose it is 0 or -1 or any other number, but it is less than 1 or greater than n plus 1. So in that case, we have to show the message to the user of the wrong position of insertion. Otherwise, what we will do, if p equals to n plus 1, suppose सबसे लास्ट में हमें कोई एलिमेंट को इंसर्ट करना है, so it is very simple one, data of n plus 1 equals to item and the number of elements should be incremented, that is now n equals to n plus 1. तो यहाँ पर ये जो n वेरिएबल है और ये जो डेटा एरे है, ये हमारी ग्लोबल है, किसी भी फंक्शन के अंदर उसको को हम मॉडिफाई करेंगे, then it is updated for any other function. Okay. Else अगर हमारा जो है एरे में किसी और kth पोजीशन पे अगर हमें कोई एलिमेंट को इंसर्ट करना है, then this else part works. So it is same statements as we have discussed in the algorithm. So if you have not seen the video, please check the video of insertion algorithm. So here the for j equals to n to j greater than equals to p, j minus 1 minus data of j plus 1 equals to data of j, and data of p equals to item, and since it is an insertion, the number of elements will be incremented by 1 at the end. So at the end, a delete function is implemented. Here also we are using the same concept as we have discussed in the algorithm. First, we are just taking input from the user, position of the data value which is to be deleted, and that is stored onto some variable small p. And here again we are just checking the condition for deletion of an item from the array if there is no element, or that if there is a wrong position, means someone gave wrong position intentionally or unintentionally, then a message will be displayed to the user that it is a wrong position. So how did we check? If p greater than n, if p is greater than n, means if it is greater than n or less than 1, then it is a wrong position. Otherwise, if p equals to n, means हमारा जो last element है उसी को delete करना है, then it is very easy. Simply we have just copied data p onto some variable item, and the number of elements become one less. So that is achieved with the help of n equals to n minus 1. Okay, and nothing else to be done in this particular case. After that, and if we want to delete an element from any other position, including the middle or last position, so in that case, we have to apply the shifting logic. So first we are retaining the value of data p, and then inside the for loop we are running for j equals to p to j less than n, j plus plus, data of j equals to data j plus 1 and n equals to n minus 1. तो यहाँ पे भी डिलीशन के सेम वही स्टेप्स को हमने इम्प्लीमेंट किया है जो आपने एल्गोरिथम में पिछले वीडियो में देखी थी. तो अगर आपने पिछली वीडियो नहीं देखी तो आप मैं इस लिंक के डिस्क्रिप्शन में इस वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक दे रहा हूँ, आप वहाँ से आप उस वीडियो को चेक कर सकते हैं. ओके, so this is the way how the three different functions are created, defined, and they are called inside the main function with the help of the switch case statement. Okay, output we have already discussed in the beginning of this video. Okay, thank you.